We promise short speeches, long music, and a lot of research. So very warm welcome to everyone on a very cold night. I want to thank the performers. I want to thank the hosts. I want to thank the co-chairs, and I want to thank the donors and the audience. Thank you, because you enable us to do all the work that we do. Thank you. The Emperor of All Maladies, written 10 years ago, is still with us, as Padma just pointed out. But every year, the resistance movement grows. And so thank you for being part of the resistance. Join us afterwards. Thank you again.
I'm an immigrant, I'm a Muslim, I'm a woman, and I came to America to find a cure for cancer. I started by studying and treating acute myeloid leukemia. At the time, we were using two drugs popularly referred to as 7 and 3. That was in 1977. Today, in 2019, I'm still using 7 and 3 with the same dreadful results. It is an embarrassment. Except for a few areas where improvements have been noted. Patients with any form of advanced cancer today are as likely to die from it as they were 50 years ago. 29-year-old Fatma Ali, that Padma referred to, is the latest victim of this unspeakable tragedy. Why are we not doing better? Because we find cancer too late. The 25% decrease in mortality from cancer that you keep hearing about is because of early detection. So the solution is staring us in the face. To cure cancer, we find it early. But here's the good news. We are proposing something better than cure. We can and should prevent cancer altogether. Instead of always trying to go after that last cancer cell, we want to go after the first cell. Imagine taking your morning shower, which automatically scans your whole body for any abnormality. Your toilet is a fit loo, which examines the urine for abnormal proteins. You wear a smart bra just for 60 minutes a week, and it is got 200 tiny tactile sensors which are built in to monitor micro alterations in texture and temperature. Imagine that you simply exhale deeply, and this accurately identifies the smallest of molecules coming from the first cancer cell. And once a month, you simply prick your finger and put a drop of blood on a nanosensor. And what you have is the first cell detected. Or imagine that you have a chip which is implanted under your skin, which captures images and releases millions of cells every minute. These are not scenes from some fantasy movie. These are real life technologies in various stages of development today, heralding a completely new era in cancer treatment and research, where even every healthy individual will be monitored for the appearance of the first cell. But to get there faster, We need to know what footprints and what surrogate markers of the cancer cell, of the first cell, to look for. This is what distinguishes our group from all other groups. Because we have a running start over everyone else. A running start that started back in 1984, when I started to save blood and bone marrow samples on my patients with pre-leukemia, with the intent that as the first leukemia cells appear, we should be able to catch it right there. Pre-leukemia or myelodysplastic syndrome is something that Michael Brecker died of, in whose honor this evening is being celebrated. The tissue repository we have is unique for being the oldest, the largest, and the richest, with more than 60,000 samples in it, including that of my husband, Harvey Preisler, who was director of the Cancer Center and died of the very disease he had dedicated his life to cure, leukemia. The best route to the first cell is languishing in -80-degree freezers at Columbia University. We need you to step up, become the old-fashioned patrons, and say to Siddhartha Mukherjee and me, we will help you. Go ahead, thaw out those cells, find the first cell. Do it today. This is not about money. It's about your belief in us, your confidence in our strategy. It is your desire to see that not one more Fatma Ali, one more Michael Brecker or Harvey Preisler die tragic deaths in the prime of their lives. So you don't die, so I don't die. Our future is at stake. Our health is at stake. I hope you'll step up. We have the blank center to detect the first cell. Please step up and fill it with your name. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sid, where is Sid? Thank you very much. Please take a seat. Thank you all. Stay here. I perform dozens of bone marrow biopsies on my patients every week, and sometimes call on Sid to come and do them. And I've been doing this for decades. But no one in these 30 years has ever distracted themselves through this harrowing procedure with singing, except our next performer, a lyric coloratura soprano who has performed in many of the world's finest opera houses, concert halls, and theaters, in recitals and Broadway musicals. Her soaring, grand voice periodically fills the corridors of the Herbert Irving Pavilion at Columbia University, arresting nurses and doctors, medical students and patients in their tracks, to pause and wonder at the sublime grace of such a gorgeous, profoundly moving human voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Harolyn Blackwell.